Hi everyone, welcome to round 2 of the first draft by Dan for the Hawk Report. Um, so we've got Spectral Procession again, and we've got the opportunity to play it on turn 4 again. We can also play a turn 2 Sunspear Shikari. This 81 card deck business isn't working out too badly because we can then play a Sign of the Wilds. So I'm keeping this hand. He is going first. I've still yet to work out how to use all these shortcuts and everything on here. So it is a little bit slower, I think, using the mouse. But then I do avoid the dreaded misclick or passing priority. Okay, that's a good card right there. Okay, into a turn 2 Shikari. So I suppose we can just take damage from the knight. Oh, Mox Opal, interesting. It'd be super sweet if he plays another artifact now. Oh, nice one. Oh, and he equips it. Wow. Okay, this is what a good deck looks like. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to suck up that damage and hope to actually play the Conclave Phalanx and gain some of that life back. Question is, do I play the Boris Garrison and forego momentum, or do I just go ahead and play Scion of the Wild and hope to play Spectral Procession a bit later, just to up the power level of the Scion? Because I'm playing that then, I'm playing Cavu Primarch the next turn, and then I can curve into Phalanx. I'm taking the damage anyway. No, I think I need to. As powerful as the Spectral Procession is, I need to get something on board that can deal with this knight as quickly as possible. Just on the phone to Chris Weaver, who's currently in work after 4 days in Amsterdam, or 5 days in Amsterdam, and like me, I think his mental faculties are slightly unhinged. So I'm going to blame 5 days in Amsterdam on my 81 card deck shenanigans. Okay, so yeah, he has a strong deck. If we can somehow deal with these creatures though, we can gain some life. Let's lead out with a Strider, and I think I will offer up the trade with the Homunculus. I doubt he's going to block, but he's only going to equip it to the knight anyway. I mean, one thing he has done with the Mox Opal and the explosive draw he's had is he's reduced the number of cards in his hand, so trading with his creatures is not bad for us. Okay, yeah, I think I'm quite happy blocking with the Strider here. We've got Cavi Prime Arc Laser, we've got the Spectral Procession, we've got the Conclave Phalanx where we can gain our life back, and we're up on cards. If he has a combat trick, that's all the better. Okay, so he's been quite defensive now. Okay, so it's Spectral Procession, really good. So he has to have a Mighty Leap or something to want to trade with the Scion. So I suppose the worst case scenario is he trades with the Scion. And then the next turn, we can play the Phalanx, regain our life, and swing in for a 6/6 Scion and the 3 flyers. So looking pretty good for us. Oh, that's really unfortunate. So he had the explosive start. However, I'm not sure I would have kept a hand. No, that's not fair. No, I think I would have kept that hand because it's such an explosive start. He got unlucky to draw those lands. But importantly, we won our first game with our pile of cards. Okay, so let's try and do this quickly again. I've posted up on the Hawk Facebook group what I've been up to, namely building an 81 card deck in draft for our first video. I had high hopes for tight plays, and I went and did that. But I'm sure they're all having a good laugh about it now, and I hope you are too. So that it was a little frustrating manipulating these cards. I don't know whether it's because there's some lag or something, but so we don't want Overwhelm, we don't want Rukian Ally, we don't want 3 Karplusen Cavi Primarchs, don't want Sundering Vitae, I think it was Gnarled Pack we took out, Sylvan Bounty, we took out Thrive, one of the Striders. Oh man, time's a ticking. Time is a ticking. We want more forest than we do plains. We want more plains than that though. We've got the. Oh, where's the Evolving Wilds? There it is. So what else did we take out? I think it was a Skirmisher. And, oh man, I just have to do it quickly. Oh. So our weekend in Amsterdam was all about tight margins. I don't know. I don't think it was by design, but we were always running for the train to get to Utrecht for the GP. John, who went 7-2 on day 1 and made day 2, actually started on 0-2. So I'm carrying on that theme, except I didn't quite make it with a deck submission. I'll keep this hand. I think that sound is people replying on my Facebook post where I say what I've done. They're either laughing with me or laughing at me. Okay, just start with an Evolving Wilds. Probably switching up a planes. I mean, the triple white spell we want to draw every game is a consideration. I'll just pause this and stop the beeping. Okay. So our opponent has what looked like initially a very good artifact deck. It could be that he just curved out really well the first time though. Okay. So, oh. Yeah. Recording and playing is difficult, but that was awful. So I'm just going to pass turn and suck that one up. As I said, it's very possible I'm still inebriated. No turn 3 play. He's got a turn 3 play. It's a Sickle Slicer. So pretty average in most decks, but very good in the artifact deck. I'm going to be Sunlancing that, I think. And at this stage I'll get a Forest because I'm okay on planes. And we got the Spectral Procession. So I'm still not going to be too upset about getting that Forest, because I think right now I want to Sunlance the Sickle Slicer and just play Cameo of the Ancient Law to either trade with the Servitor or most likely block the Flayer Husk. Again, drawing a card from the Rune Servitor I think is better for us than it is for them. This is a 6-2-2-2 draft, by the way. I figure that getting all 3 games in, given what my goals are for doing these draft videos, is the best way to go. Sometimes on an 8-4 draft, you just lose the first round, and it's pretty depressing, really. I try to avoid those unless I really think I've got the format sussed. Okay, so do we want to trade here? I think we do. I think the card helps us more than it helps them, for sure. And with Scatter the Seeds and Spectral Procession and a Fortify, we have a really strong game plan here. Yeah, so I'm blocking the Servitor to draw a card. And we get a Rootkin, which is really good. And he doesn't have a play. That's really surprising. So it's unfortunate we can't Spectral Procession and then Scatter the Seeds. But we've got some really good turns lined up now. Oh, it's a Remand. Very nice. After my own heart. For the longest time I haven't played blue, and on the Friday in the GPTs I was playing a artifact deck which played a copy of Guile and three counter spells main, and I had a lot of fun. Okay, so Stoic Rebuttal is a thing. I like playing Rootkin and then grafting onto some spirit tokens. He's not putting any pressure on me right now. He can make the germ of 3/3. He can counter this, of course. But of the cards in my hand, this is the one I most want him to counter. Great. Okay, so Operation Spectral Procession Fortify is online. So, is our opponent flooded again? Okay. So what's really nice now is I think we can Spectral Procession into a Thallid and then convoke a Scatter the Seeds. Is that right? So 1, 2, 3, 2. Yeah. So we. Oh no, we attack first. And then Spectral Procession. I'm going to graft onto one of them. I think I can only do it once, right? Oh no, I can graft. I think I just graft. I think I just put a counter on each of them, actually. Thallid. So he's mana leaking that. It's unfortunate he had that mana leak. But it's also unfortunate I can't scatter the seeds now. Okay. No, I won't. But, you know, our turn... Our next turn is still very strong. Okay. Pass turn. And hope those spirits live. I can't think of a spell he could have. Got to watch out for that counter magic though. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's a thing. Yeah, definitely too tired. Sorry about this, guys. Sort of. I mean, I'm still going to attack. I'm still going to fortify. It's just, and I guess I'm still going to trade with the Air Servant. I'm just missing out on some damage here. It's very loose. Okay, and now he's got 2 turns to deal with the flyers. Scatter the seeds next turn. Well, so far I think all of my misplays have not only been misplays, they've just been straight up ridiculous nonsense mistakes. Could cost me though. Another fortify. Okay, so I can fortify and scatter the seeds now. So I think the play is to just hold back, scatter the seeds next turn. At the end of our opponent's turn. I mean, if he has the 3rd counter spell, that's unfortunate. So if he doesn't manage to play another blocker, and we get 3 power guys through. I mean, the worst case scenario is we get some damage through, and he has no more creatures on board. So he's going to pay X and get a Mox Opal. Oh, it's an equipment card. So it's the Dark Steel Axe, right? It's pretty cool. This feels a little dirty after how loose I've been. Okay, I think we just attack. So if he's wise, he'll block every one. So, you know, this doesn't kill him, but he's got to draw good now. Okay, that's one of the creatures dealt with. So you've got like a bounce spell. I mean, okay. So he's got Sun Lance. He's got to have the Sun Lance, right? Or Dispatch. I mean, whatever happens, our plan is the same. He's got the Dispatch. Well, okay. Now we've got to draw well. And that damage from the Rootkin is coming back to haunt me now. It's just a case of clicking OK one too many times. Very nice. So here's where I play my mountain and Banefire. Okay, I'm in trouble now. That's a shame. I could say it was down to him having that dispatch, but mostly it was down to me sort of going on like autopilot and grafting onto his flyer. Not because I couldn't kill the flyer, I still killed the flyer, but that rootkin represented an additional 3 damage from the fortify. Loosey-loose play. Not sure why he's not just equipping the sickle slicer onto the skirmisher there. Yeah, I'm just going to concede at this point because we're running low on time as well. So it doesn't. I hope it doesn't go back. Okay, so we get to play the same deck. So we definitely wanted Teresh's Grass. Now we can think about sideboarding properly, and we also want the Sundering Vitae. Don't want to take out Sunlance because that kills a lot of his creatures as well. I think I'm going to take out the Sky Hunter because we don't have nearly enough ways to capitalize on it. It's probably not a good inclusion in the deck. And destroy target enchantment. Maybe I should just take out the Rootkin to prevent me from making stupid plays. Okay, so that's nice to have 2 additional removal spells. Here's hoping I don't pay for that mistake earlier. Okay, fine start, I guess. Would really like a 2-drop. As always, would really like a Nest Invader. Haven't seen the Kozilek, Predator of Kozilek yet. It would be very nice to curve from Scion into that. Okay, we've got the removal spell number 1. Sort of bittersweet, this draft. It's great in that I made a stupid mistake and it's just quite funny. But what it doesn't do is kind of fulfill the original purpose of these videos, which is to analyze you know, and get better. Okay, mana leak. And get better at making tighter plays. But I'm still very pleased with the draft portion of the video. I'd like to hear your comments on that, and I'd also like to hear all of your opinions on how bad I am. For not submitting my deck properly. Okay, Sunlance, that's a good draw. So we'll just lead out with the Primarch. We need to do get a board state, and unfortunately, whilst these cards are good, Fortify is a bit of a non-card right now, and I don't particularly want to Sunlance or Sundering Vitae anything there at the moment. Okay, they're being very honest with their attacks. So I think now I'm definitely playing okay, in actual fact, on the off chance he has a remand, correct play is nearly always to attack first. So let's see what he does here. Okay, so on the off chance he has a remand, I'll Sun Lance first, because if he counters that, great. I can play the Scion. So the question is, do I kill the Duelist or the Germ? I think it's definitely the Duelist. Also because I have the Sundering Vitae. Oh, it's non-white, isn't it? Okay. Maybe it's just a case of Scion pass then. I'm conscious of time as well, so I'm going to hurry up now. Oh, he's got the counter magic. He did have remand. In that case, I mean, if he wants to spend his next turn equipping up, that's pretty fine. Yeah, I think the 5 minutes I have left is wholly down to recording, so that's something I'm going to have to work on. Is keeping up the pace of play whilst talking. Another double striker. Okay. Raise the alarm. Yeah, I think just attacking in, playing a Scion, and then raise the alarm end of turn for shock damage, and then a finish off with a Fortify is not a bad plan. We've got the Vitae to take out the equipment. So maybe he'll offer up the trade by attaching the Sickle Slicer to the Duelist. Most likely though, he's going to equip it to the Flyer. So I can raise the alarm, and depending what he plays, Sundering, Vitae or Fortify will be relevant. Could draw Spirit, Spectral Procession. Okay. So he's attacking in just with the 1/1 double striker. Interesting. That could leave a window of opportunity for us. What could he have that would be possibly better than attaching up? Okay. So he wants to win on time. As long as it's equipped. Okay, I think at this point we just attack in. Get as much damage in as possible. Okay, yeah. Still think better off. He's blocked the 1/1 because a Fortify won't kill his Phalanx, but I'm not sure whether that was the play. Obviously, you can attack in, and any artifact creatures he plays, I can kill and attack in. Okay, so he's attacking in. So has he got a dispatch? Yeah, I'm not blocking here. Okay, so I attack in. Spectral Procession. So I attack in. If he blocks the Primarch, I Sunder in Vitae, the equipment. I don't attack him with the 1/1. Or the 2/2, in fact. Okay, with the Primarch and the Scion. So he's only tapping a creature. Okay, that makes things different now. I think now the play is to Spectral Procession. I also must consider that that's 3, or rather 2 guaranteed damage in the air. So yeah, Spectral Procession is definitely the play. Just pass. I'm glad he's used the dispatch where it didn't exile a creature. It's unfortunate for them. Again, we're on 2 minutes 28, and I win. So a little unfortunate for our opponent there. I certainly, on a couple of levels, didn't deserve to win this match. I think, yeah, the most important misplay for me was last game where I grafted onto his on his 4/3 flyer. I forget the name. Air Servant, I think. But you know, it wasn't particularly good draws for the opponent there. But I am 2-0, and I'll see you in round 3.